Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Jemima Chuku, and on this channel I share lots of content. On this channel I share lifestyle vlogs, I share travel, I share my experiences as an international student, and I share conferences, interviews, and lots of more on this channel. Okay, so today I plan to talk you through what to expect in the first 3 months of a PhD. That's if you plan to start a PhD, if you're looking forward to start a PhD or doing a research course, what to expect in the first 3 months. So, as I'm also going to be talking about what I experienced in the first 3 months of my PhD, I'm also going to be unboxing my Christmas gifts. Um, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I'll try to make sure it's not so away from Christmas. Okay, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and lots of it. Yeah. So this is my Christmas gifts that I got from my friends. Disclaimer: I'm not paid for this video. I'm just sharing my own experience, and I hope it helps you going forward. Let's get started. I'm going to be unboxing the first gift. Ooh, I'm almost ripping that off. I'm going to be unboxing the first gift and I'm going to be saying the first thing. So the first thing you should expect in a PhD is, in the start of the PhD, you're going to be doing loads of induction like you're starting a new job. So you're going to do loads of inductions, safety training, ethics approval. Oh wow, this is nice. Oh, what about all you guys? Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so this is the first one. So the kind of induction, safety training, data management, ethical side of things, welcome talk, how the program is going to be run. Plenty induction, you guys. You're going to also do research integrity, like courses that are related to a postgraduate student. So you're going to be doing loads of it, whatever university you would be admitted to or you'll be starting with. So just bear in mind that you're going to spend like a month doing induction. My supervisor used to tell me that, Jemima, don't go and spend 1 month doing induction and you don't have anything to write about your PhD. So be mindful that you're going to do a lot of induction, like plenty inductions. And the thing is, it's going to be ticked in your academic progression. So it's going to be showing that you're actually doing something, if that makes sense. Okay. So the second thing is, I hope we don't have up to 10 gifts here, you guys. Okay. So the second thing is, there's going to be a lot of administrative things to do, like you have to set up your new email, you have to set up your bursary account. That's if you're a funded student, you need to submit your bank details, you need to do lots of admin stuff, you need to set up your email signature, like what should be at the end of your email. You need to get access to Wi-Fi, EduRAM. You need to sign into EduRAM. That's if you're studying in the UK. If you're not studying in the UK, you need to check out how you need to get connected to the Wi-Fi. You also need to take your ID card. If you are a student, yes, you get your student ID card. And then if you're going to be working somewhere away from the campus, like myself, I'm working in the Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, so I needed like a separate badge, like an NHS badge, to get into the building. So if you're working outside the university, you need to check on to know if you need a new badge. And yeah, so a lot of administrative job that you'll be doing in the first 3 months. And the third thing that I found out about the first 3 months of my PhD was, it took me a while to get my workspace set up. So it's going to be like an office. So it's not like your undergrad where you come to a class. This is different. So it's going to be like an office. So I had to set up my workstation. It took me like 2 months before the university got me my laptop. And if you need like a double screen, you need to let your supervisor know. If you need a standing desk, because I needed a standing desk, you need to let your supervisor know. If you need a docking station, you actually need to let your supervisor know. So it would take a while before this is set up. If you don't have a computer, you might just have to be making do with one first before. Oh my God, I got 2 bottles. I got 2. Why did these people keep giving me? Oh, Jemima, what was this from? I think it was from Annabella, so I don't know. Oh, I got 2 bottles. Yay! What would I use 2 bottles to do now? Whoa, this is good. And the color, like I like the color, kind of peach, not pink, because I don't like pink. Yeah, so 2 bottles. So what was I saying now? Yeah, so setting up your workstation can take a while. If you have a space, you need to, because it took me time to clear out all my decks, arrange things the way it should be, tidy up everything. It was me that had to do everything, and I had to make sure my station was okay for me to work, if that makes sense. Good. So you guys, this was another thing. Then the top thing that I struggle with still in the PhD is, guys, this is quite different from undergrad. So shifting from coursework to purely research, like independent study, is something you should be expecting in a PhD. Guys, like, you don't go to lectures, you have to plan all your schedule yourself, you have to do everything yourself, you have to sit down, plan. Oh my god, I didn't know this is what a PhD would be. I thought you come to a class, they teach you, but this is frankly 100% independent study. If you're doing a lab work, you might be fortunate to shadow some persons, but if it's not a lab work, you're going to be learning yourself. So, like, shifting from that kind of coursework learning to independent research, it was not nice for me. This is Jemima. You can see it, you guys. Yeah. So you have to figure out problems yourself. That is what you should expect in a PhD study. Another thing that I learned in the first 3 months of my PhD is the importance of reading. You need to read a lot, especially when you're not familiar with the area, like it's not what you did previously. So you have to do a lot of reading, read papers, and you have to do them quickly. So if you've not got the critical idea of reading papers or reading journals, you have to start them now. And what I did is I had to figure out, this is encroaching into another point. I had to figure out like how to manage my tasks and how to do note taking. So I'm doing a lot of note taking, you guys. Like, I'm a secretary already, taking minutes with my supervisor, doing everything. I just need to keep records so I don't forget what was discussed. So you need to do a lot of note taking. You have to plan, like manage your schedule, create your calendar. You need to do more than Outlook. So I use Notion. We've forgotten to open this one. Oh, this is another cozy jumper. You guys, cozy jumper. Sorry. Thank you anyway. So what was I saying? Guys, this is quite difficult to do unboxing and saying these things, but I'm going to try for you guys. Yeah, so what you want to do is, I actually have like a note on Notion where I put like a reading list. So I have all the papers. I have like 20 papers, 25 papers where I've put them on the reading list. I put the authors, put the notes. So I kind of make notes of what I've read. And if I've read anyone, I tick it. So you want to organize yourself in your first 3 months of the PhD, you guys. So this one was for my Secret Santa. Yeah, what else again did I learn in the first 3 months of my PhD? The main thing is you're going to be doing independent study, you guys. And then you have to, yes, note taking. Yes, I've mentioned that you're going to be writing a lot of documents. You're going to be documenting everything. You're going to be writing everything. You're already a secretary already in your first 3 months. Oh my God, this is nice. I got a calendar, you guys. I'm going to put this on my desk to plan myself. I was just talking about planning, and here we are opening a planning stuff. So if you're not a manual person, you can actually use Notion. You could actually use Outlook. You could use online stuff that could remind you of what you need to do, this task, how you need to do it, who you need to meet with, and most of that. Another thing I've learned in the first 3 months of my PhD is, guys, I've learned to kind of find a rapport with my supervisors and their lab team, like members of their lab. You're going to be doing a lot of introduction, and you're going to be talking a lot about your PhD to a layman and very briefly, because you're going to meet a lot of people. In the induction, you meet other students, and when you meet other students, it's not like in undergrad where you have a cohort of students studying a particular BSc or a particular master's course. This is like different people studying different topics in PhD. So you're going to do a lot of talking, explaining what your PhD is about very briefly and in layman terms. Even when we had this cohorts, supervisory external cohort advisor meeting, we met a lot of new people. Again, you have to talk about what your project is. If you go for inductions, when they will say communicate with your partner in 4 or 5 minutes, you still need to talk about your PhD again in layman terms. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of brief talking about your PhD in layman terms. So get ready to keep explaining, even when you know that the PhD topic or the PhD project is still flexible and going to change along the time. You still will be talking about it. So guys, this is another thing I've learned in the first 3 months. My PhD, not easy, not an easy thing to do. Very annoying. Still helpful because it reminds you of what you're actually going to be doing in your PhD, like your 4 years or 3 years of your PhD, if that makes sense. Yeah. So we just have one left. So making connections with other students, you're going to be doing that in the first 3 months of your PhD. You're going to be talking a lot about your PhD. You're going to do a lot of planning. You need to have this connection with your supervisor. You're going to be sending loads of emails to verify things. So get ready to be sending loads of emails. What else again? My PhD, setting up my computer. I'm going to be doing some of all these vlogs on my channel. You see it. So if you have plans to do a PhD, if you are grooming that idea, you might know if it's worth it or if you're going to reconsider your steps. So yeah, so that's basically. What else again? I can't seem to remember anything, but let's open this last one. I can't remember who gave me this. Is it Annabelle? Oh, this is close. And we're getting into the winter period, so I need this. Oh, it's amazing and thoughtful of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's all about the Christmas package. Santa was not so generous this year, but however, we got gifts. And yeah, so what else again? I'm trying to think what else again. Guys, I think this is where we're going to end this video. If there's anything I remember along the line, I'm going to do another video what to expect in the first 6 months if you want to start a PhD. So I'm going to be sharing what I experienced in the first 6 months of starting a PhD, if that makes sense. Okay, so you guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video already, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video to your friends. If you're planning to start a PhD, please go through my channel. I have a playlist where I'm sharing how to write a cold email to a supervisor. If you've not seen that video, go up there, watch the video, or check out the playlist. And very soon, I'm also going to be sharing how to write a personal statement. And I think I've done a video on how to write a CV. So if you're planning to start a PhD, this is a very good time to start looking for those opportunities, because they usually do interviews in February and then shortlist candidates in March, April. So you want to start off very quickly. So you guys, yeah, that brings me to the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video. I feel like I've said this already, so you know what to do. You know the drill. Yeah, see you guys. Bye.